Hello and happy spring, all you lovely people. There may have been snow outside as I was painting this, but nevertheless, it is indeed springtime, and tomorrow is Easter. So, welcome to Laurel and Artistry, and I hope you like tulips. I tend to do paintings of people, but I thought I'd mix it up this week with some flowers. Tulips are my favorite, and of course, they are spring flower, making them a fitting subject for my first video of the season. I am stylizing them a bit by giving them some Art Nouveau flair, which shouldn't be shocking to you if you've watched many of my videos. They can seem quite a humble flower, but there is an understated grace and elegance to tulips that I find quite irresistible. It's a shame that there seems to be such a limited window of time to enjoy them each year. I finish up penciling in the tulips. I know they don't usually have such curly edges, but as I said, they are stylized. There we go, time to grab some tea and start painting. I start by wetting the paper in the area I'm going to paint in order to let the colors bleed together. Tulips come in a variety of colors. I thought about doing pink, but settled on a very classic red and yellow combo. Oops, that wasn't what I meant to do, but I'll go with it. Sometimes watercolor seems to have its own free will. I start painting, adding little bits of red around the tops of the flowers, and letting the water do its thing. Adding in some more watercolor flourishes. These are of course not random, but I try my best to make them look randomly occurring, no matter how intentionally predetermined they actually are. Now time for yellow, which, because the paper was still very wet, quickly turned to orange once it started mixing with the red. So, if you didn't know where the color orange comes from, now you do. Now, onto the leaves and stems. I mix up a teal green. And then I water the paper. Splash some of that color around. And now let's paint the leaves. I go over the green with some blue to add a bit of shading and texture. Whilst the flowers are still a bit damp, I add a deeper red as I start to define some of the details of the petals, but I still allow the colors to blend together some. Brighten up the yellow a little. Dab a place where the paint was pooling a bit too much with a paper towel. Now we'll add a bit deeper of a green, and that'll help sort of blend the green and blue together. Time to get out the detail brush and add another layer of red, creating more contrast and depth. Paint around the edges and give the petals a nice feathered pattern. Time to do the same with the other flower. I think I did a better job on the smaller flower than this one, but oh well. Sometimes things don't go as smoothly as you hope, and you've just got to persevere. I do like how the colors mingle, though. It's very satisfying. It kind of makes me want raspberry and lemon sorbet. Gonna add a bit of water to smooth things out and make some of the lines a bit less sharp. And then go over it with a wash of yellow. Now to add more details to the leaves with some dark blue. This probably would have gone a bit quicker with a slightly bigger brush, but oh well. Tulips, being one of the first flowers to pop up in the spring, are a good symbol of new life. This makes them a great flower for Easter, when we celebrate death's defeat. I finish up the blue and then brighten the leaves up with a cheerful green around the edges. I add a final layer of deep red around the flowers. Go over them with more yellow. And now to totally outline the tulips in black. I find outlining things to be a rather satisfying process, and I really think it was effective for this painting. Add some last minute touch-ups. And at last, I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. What's your favorite flower? I hope you'll all join me again soon. In the meantime, remember to slow down your life a bit and enjoy the beauty of creation. Happy Easter! Ciao!